What's up, everybody? So today I wanted to talk about the MLB prospects. So about a week or two ago, one of my favorite times of the year, Baseball Prospectus came out with their top 100 prospects, and MLB Pipeline came out with their top 100 prospects. And I always think it's interesting looking at the list. Of course, last year you had these guys, Ronald Acuna and Shohei Ohtani. Ronald Acuna was the number 2 prospect going into the year, and sure enough, he went on to win the National League Rookie of the Year. And then, of course, the number 1 prospect was Shohei Ohtani, who went on to win the American League Rookie of the Year. And you got, of course, Walker Buehler, Miguel Andujar, Juan Soto, Ozzie Albies, a lot of really awesome prospects. And it's always cool to look at the prospects and also look at, what I love to speculate on are the Bowman Chrome Autos. And this is just an example of a raw base Bowman Chrome Auto of Griffin Jax. And again, one of David Peterson, although I think this is a refractor. You can usually tell it's, the first. I usually go for the first Bowman Chrome Auto. You want to look for this in the upper right-hand corner. That will usually be listed if it's their first Bowman Chrome Auto. In some cases, if they had a previous rookie and they didn't sign that year, it won't always say first in the upper right-hand corner, so you might have to do a little bit of research. But one thing you got to be careful with prospecting, and you can see in the background, this is a magazine from 2003, and the top 3 prospects back then were Joe Mauer, Delman Young, and Casey Kotchman. And it's just a reminder that for every Joe Mauer, there's thousands of Delman Youngs and Casey Kotchmans, guys that, and Delman Young and Casey Kotchman had nice careers, but I'm sure did not live up to, people that had higher expectations for them. So I'm just going to go through some of the big prospects for 2019. One of the guys that didn't make it into the top 50, which I have this guy, Yusniel Diaz. He is listed as the 44th prospect according to Baseball Prospectus, and the 64th prospect according to MLB Pipeline. And what I did, just to kind of break it down, I did my own rankings. And you can see here, I have the full list. Is basically what I did is I took a list of, you have the Baseball Prospectus, the MLB Pipeline, and then the average, and then the ranking sorted. So you can see here, Vladimir Guerrero Jr., number 1, Fernando Tatis, number 2, Eloy Jimenez, number 3, and just broke it all down, because I'm out of my mind. So I just thought it would be fun to do that. One of the guys that didn't finish in the top 50, which was kind of a surprise, was Yankees top prospect Estevan Florial. So this is his prospect card. Another guy that just barely was out of the top 50 was this guy, A.J. Puck for the Oakland Athletics. And he, if you kind of break it down, he was 54th if you kind of combine the MLB Baseball Prospectus and MLB Pipeline. One of the guys that I thought was interesting in terms of the top 50, and this guy ranked as number 50 if you kind of break it down, 55th on the Baseball Prospectus list, and 46th on the MLB Pipeline, which averaged out to 50th on my list, is Ke'Bryan Hayes. And this is Charlie Hayes' son, which is really cool. His 2015 Bowman Chrome Auto goes for $30, which I think is a pretty good deal for, and again, that is his base Bowman Chrome Auto. You can get that for about $30. Another guy that I, like in particular, just because of the value in it, is a guy named Dustin May for the Los Angeles Dodgers. You can get his 2018 Bowman Chrome Auto for $10. And he was ranked 27th on Baseball Prospectus. And then, of course, you have this guy, Justice Sheffield, who was traded to the Seattle Mariners as part of that James Paxton trade. I have this card in a PSA 10, and it is a refractor. Pretty nice looking card. He is ranked 50th according to Baseball Prospectus and 43rd according to MLB Pipeline. And you can get his base auto for about $30. One of the other guys that I wanted to cover was a guy named Christian Pache. Here he is. He is ranked 37th according to MLB Pipeline. He's considered to be one of the best defensive outfielders out there. And here's another version of his card, Christian Pache. And I went into my collection and just tried to find prospects that finish within that top 50. Also have, like I showed before, Justice Sheffield, and here he is as a prospect with the Yankees. Another guy that I have in my collection is this guy for the Mets, Peter Alonso. He's ranked 42nd according to my Silver Jackify rankings. His 2016 Bowman Chrome Auto is going to run you about $90. And you'll notice that some of these prospects, regardless of their ranking, sometimes because they're part of the Yankees, the Red Sox, the Dodgers, the Mets, sometimes will sell for higher because of the team that they're with. And then here is another one of the Peter Alonso prospect card. Another guy that I was able to pull out from my collection is this guy, Tristan McKenzie. He is a right-handed pitcher for the Cleveland Indians, ranked 42nd on my list. His Bowman Chrome Auto is part of 2017. And it goes for, if you buy it raw, it's only about $25. And you can see here is the Tristan McKenzie rookie, and then he obviously was one of the strikeout leaders in 2017. So that's pretty cool. And here's another Tristan McKenzie card. Another guy that finished in the top 50 is a guy named Mike Soroka. And he actually pitched for the Atlanta Braves last year. Pitched pretty well, too. Pitched to a 3.51 ERA. Pitched in the major leagues last year. I think he was on my fantasy team at one time. 24th, according to MLB Pipeline. And here is a couple of his rookie cards. And here's another one. Boom. His 2015 Bowman Chrome Auto is only about $22. One thing you'll notice, guys, is that if you're interested in buying Bowman Chrome Auto rookies of pitchers, they cost a lot less. So Mike Soroka, only $22. One of the guys that is pretty cool, a guy named Brandon McKay for the Tampa Bay Rays. He's trying to be the next Shohei Ohtani. His 2017 Bowman Chrome Auto will cost you about $60. He's trying to do the two-way thing, trying to be a hitter and a pitcher. But the only thing is he's been a lot more successful being a pitcher than a hitter. Next up that I was able to dig up was this guy, Ian Anderson. I have this numbered to 35. He is ranked 29th according to Baseball Prospectus and 32nd on the MLB Pipeline. So puts him at 29th overall according to my list. So another pitcher. The next guy, it's kind of sad that he's still even a prospect, is this guy, Alex Reyes, for the Cardinals. At one point, he was ranked as the highest pitcher in baseball. A prospect pitcher in baseball, but since then he's had two major surgeries, and unfortunately, I think he's a third of an inning away from being off the prospect list because he's already pitched a little bit in the majors. And there's the rookie card of Alex Reyes and another rookie card from 2018. Next card that I have on the top 50 prospects is a guy named Alex Verdugo. He is ranked 19th according to Baseball Prospectus and I have a bunch of his cards. These are 2 Alex Verdugo, and here is Freshman Flash, Alex Verdugo. Here's a rookie card, and there you go, another rookie card of Alex Verdugo. Let's see, the next card that I have on here, Brent Honeywell, and this is sort of kind of breaks me into the top 25 cards. He is 25th on Baseball Prospectus, 28th on MLB Pipeline, and his rookie Bowman Chrome Rookie Auto, just raw, goes for about $20, so it's pretty cheap. Next guy I wanted to cover was this guy, Alex Kirilloff, and he was actually ranked 9th on the MLB Pipeline, but was ranked 39th according to Baseball Prospectus. He has been jumping way up the charts, and one of the main reasons was that he led the minors in extra base hits and total bases last year. And his 2016 Bowman Chrome Auto now sells for about $130. So, and I have, here's the mirror image with Christian Yelich. Here are a couple of Bowman's Best of Alex Kirilloff. Next guy, Mackenzie Gore. This guy is only 19 years old, left-handed pitcher for the San Diego Padres. 2017 Bowman Chrome will go for about $50. One of the guys that I think is a really good deal right now is a guy named Francisco Mejia. He's a catcher for the San Diego Padres. His 2017 Bowman Chrome Auto is about $50, and to be able to get a positional player that is within the top 25, he's a switch hitter. Just a really cool card if you could pick that up. Next card I wanted to go over is this guy, Mitch Keller. Mitch Keller, I actually think he might be the best value if you guys are into pitchers in terms of prospects. He was ranked 18th on Baseball Prospectus, 21st on MLB Pipeline, which puts him at number 16 overall. The only pitchers ahead of him are Jesus Luzardo and Forrest Whitley. But the nice thing is that you could pick up a Bowman Chrome 2017 for $25, whereas the Forrest Whitley will cost you about $60, and the Jesus Luzardo will cost you about $50. And I don't know, he's kind of a big name. He started the futures game, so just a good guy to keep an eye out for. Another guy that, of course, that I have is this guy, Brendan Rodgers, that's been around for a while on the prospect lists. A couple of Brendan Rodgers cards. Oh, here's another. This is a really cool card. Brendan Rodgers. Another guy that I'm really high on, in terms of value right now, is a guy named Taylor Trammell. He's an outfielder for the Cincinnati Reds. He is ranked number 11 on Baseball Prospectus, number 16 on MLB Pipeline. You can pick up his 2016 Bowman Chrome Auto for about $75. He was the MVP of the futures game, and just has a lot of potential. And so here are the cards that I have. I have 2 of his cards, 2 prospect cards. One guy that I absolutely love, and of course is the son of Dante Bichette, is this guy, Bo Bichette. He is ranked 12th according to Baseball Prospectus and 11th according to MLB Pipeline. And his 2016 Bowman Chrome Auto goes for about $140. He's a young guy. I think he's like 22 years old. I think he led the league that he was in last year in hits, doubles, and runs scored. Batted .362 in 2017. Plays shortstop. Just an awesome player, and obviously has the pedigree. One of the guys that you won't be able to get yet is a guy named Wander Franco. He's a shortstop for the Tampa Bay Rays. Just a guy to definitely keep an eye on. He's only 17 years old and hit .351 last year. He doesn't have a Bowman Chrome Auto yet, but when it does come out, that is going to be one of the hottest cards out there. Another guy to keep an eye out for, which I really like his value, is a guy that was number 8 on the MLB pipeline. A guy, his name is Kyle Tucker, an outfielder for the Houston Astros. He didn't do too well last year when he came up to the majors, but all he's done in the minor leagues is rake. And you can get his Bowman Chrome Auto. Again, he's a top 10 prospect. You could pick up his Bowman Chrome Auto for 2015 for about $100. Next up that I wanted to cover is number 7 on my list. His name is Nick Senzel. He's sort of a third base, second base, shortstop, outfielder for the Cincinnati Reds. His Bowman Chrome Auto, 2017 Bowman Chrome Auto, is going to go for about $220. But he had an OPS last year of 887. At number 6 on my list is Forrest Whitley. His 2016 Bowman Chrome Auto. He's the top ranked pitcher right now. It will go for about $60. Again, pitchers go for a lot less than hitters do. Number 5 on my list is Royce Lewis. He was number 5 on the MLB pipeline. His 2017 Bowman Chrome Auto goes for about $225. He was the number 1 overall pick in 2017. At number 4 is this guy, and I'm sure you guys have heard of him, Victor Robles. And I got 2 of his rookie cards. His 2016 Bowman Chrome Auto cost you about $200. Now we get to the top 3 prospects in baseball, and according to the guys that do the MLB pipeline, they say that these top 3 prospects are the best top 3 that they've had in over 15 years. And I absolutely love this guy. His name is Eloy Jimenez for the Chicago White Sox. Came over as part of that Carlos Quintana trade, and the White Sox really killed it with that trade. And there you have it, Eloy Jimenez. The guy is a beast. And here's another card. The guy he's 6'4", 205 pounds. Hit 337 last year. Just an awesome player. He's going to be a huge prospect for years to come. His 2017 Bowman Chrome Auto, just the base, is going for about $300. Next up at number 2, and I thought this was funny because Keith Law had this next guy, Fernando Tatis Jr., ranked as number 1, ahead of, believe it or not, Vladimir Guerrero Jr., which was shocking. And that's why I threw away Keith Law's list, because I was just like, there's no way that he could be ahead of Vlad right now. But this guy is just awesome. He has 30-30 upside. And his 2016 Bowman Chrome Auto will usually go for about $300. And finally, number 1, as you guys, I'm sure, are well aware, I am just super excited to see this guy, even though he's going to be playing for the Toronto Blue Jays. It'll probably take, I'm sure the Blue Jays will find a reason to kind of keep him in the minors for a week or 2 in the beginning of the season to get that extra year of service. But here he is, Vladimir Guerrero Jr., number 1. Should be number 1 on anybody's list. His Bowman Chrome, his 2016 Bowman Chrome Auto goes for $800. Which, by the way, Joe Adele, his Bowman Chrome Auto also goes for $800. But if I'm going to spend that kind of money, I'm doing it on Vlad Jr. The guy's only 19 years old. He's the first ever, according to MLB Pipeline, to have an 80 hit tool. The first ever. He hit 381 in the minors, 351 in the Arizona Fall League, and this dude is just a beast. I absolutely cannot wait to see this guy in the majors. So let me know let me know your thoughts, guys. I'd love to hear what you guys think of the 2019 prospects. I think it's going to be an awesome, exciting year for some really great potential prospects. And, if I had to guess right now, I will go with Vladimir Guerrero winning the American League Rookie of the Year and Fernando Tatis Jr. winning the National League Rookie of the Year. 1-2, just like last year. So thanks for watching. Let me know what you guys think. I'll talk to you later. Peace.